like. Nahir, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? What's good?
Oh man, nothing much, nothing much. Calling out from Kansas City. So, if y'all didn't know, Nahir was recently winner against Kelvin Davis. Man, how does it feel?
It feels good, man. It was a big fight. Coming off a 20-month layoff, so it feels real good to be back and you know, back winning. You know.
Yeah, I know that gotta feel good, man. And that means the skills is real. A lot of I think cats will take that fight off that 20-month layoff, thinking things is sweet, but clearly you stayed in shape,
Yeah, yeah. I stayed ready, man.
straight up. So, how long you been boxing? How long you been in the sport of boxing?
Um, I had my first fight at 14, so I've been boxing for like 15 years. Um, competing. I turned pro in like 2016, so I'm like a 9-year pro. And yeah, I got a lot of years left because I take care of my body and I didn't take damage my whole career, so God willing, I'm gonna have longevity in this sport.
Yeah, I know for sure because you got more of a slick boxing style, and that's what gave Kelvin, a hard time. If you could put two boxers from the past or a couple boxers from the past together and say where you get your style from, who would your biggest influences be?
I would say Shane Mosley, um, and I'm real technical, so I would say like Andre Ward, but it changes every camp. Like every camp, I study someone different, so I just pick up different stuff like every camp.
Yeah, 100%. Always being a student. So this camp, for those of us who aren't everyday boxing fans, who is your trainer?
Donald Clifton and my guy George G. Based out of Philly, and Coach Don is Sicklerville Boxing. And then my strength and conditioning coach, Damian Tenerello. You know what I'm saying? We all came together and we got the victory.
100%. And I know that was a huge victory for you. And throughout coming, being that you're 9 years into your career, did you think at this time would be the time that the focal point is put on you? Because it's next. This big thing's coming up next, right?
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Yeah, it's time. Like it's time to step up, and show out, and just keep moving up the ladder. And eventually, become world champion.
100%. Is there any matchups in particular that you're looking at and saying like, man, I see this dude. This is gonna favor me in my style.
To be honest, anybody, cause like I can adapt to any style. Like if I got a box, if I got a y'all seen with Kelvin, I had to like walk him down, cause he was a longer fighter, and I normally box people, but I had to switch up my game and come forward, and so anybody with a big name and who can help me get to that world title, I'm with it all.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I think also too the fact that you fought Keyshawn, right? Being
Yeah.
someone who is more the more skilled brother per se, and you've probably seen some things similar. Did you see some things in Kelvin that you said, man, Keyshawn was kind of doing some of this same stuff? I already seen this.
Not really. Like I think they fight like completely different. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking along those lines. I just was like adapting to what was in front of me. Like Keyshawn wasn't even on my mind, to be honest.
Straight up. And so even with coming up, I know you're still watching tons of boxing, right? Did
Yeah,
you watch Melnicki last night? Vito
I missed
Melnicki?
it. I missed it. Did he win?
He did win. He won last night. He beat a dude from Poland. And, forgive me, boxing world, for not having his name right on the tip of my tongue, pause. But they went all the rounds. But Melnicki did come through. I think one thing for Melnicki is finding that power later in his career against bigger opponents. And I think that's something that you did well. I mean, throwing your overhand. So
Hmm.
let me ask you: out of all of the fights that you had in your career, which you've had quite a few, who would you say was the hardest puncher?
I would say Carlos Balderas for sure. He was like 14-1 with 12 knockouts. He was definitely like probably the hardest puncher I faced.
Right, and that's when keeping your body in shape, matters. So for the future, I mean, we're fighting at 140, right?
Yeah.
And that's That's a cracking division. I mean, 140. The current belt holders in 140, aren't a joke. Out of all of those belt holders, who would you think would be your easiest path to getting your first world title?
Easiest path. Look, I say they all could fight. Like we got T.O., we got Gary Russell, Puello, and who else?
You got Gary Russell, T.O. Puello, and
It's one more, right?
it's not Rolly.
It should be one more.
It's not Rolly. It's
Unless
not.
somebody got wait, maybe nah, I don't know. It's like I feel like it's one more belt that's missing. Unless somebody got two belts. I don't know.
It's not Navarrete because he fights 135. Yeah,
But
no,
I mean, out of those people, listen, I want the hardest person. Cause when you fight the hardest person, that's when all the spotlight. You take everything from them in that one night, and that's how you become a legend. So I mean, they all can fight. They all good champions, and any one of them. But I want the person with the biggest name, cause that's gonna be the biggest. So me and Tio, and
he gonna kick our ass for forgetting who got the other belt.
I know, yeah.
It's Richardson Hitchens.
Oh,
He got that other belt. He got the
oh snap!
IBF. So
Yeah, yeah. I knew it was
T.O.
one
got
more
the
person.
WBO. Richardson Hitchens got the IBF. Gary Russell got the WBA, and Puello got the WBC.
Yeah, yeah. I sparred Hitchens too a couple times. So that's good work. So like I said, any one of the champions for real, for real.
Yeah, he had a real good showing against Cambosis here recently. Stopped him to
Yeah,
the body. I mean,
yes, yeah. I saw that.
Loma already kind of made the blueprint. So with that being said, I mean that's your weight class, and I know it's kind of hard to be a fan of them dudes because of Lord willing, soon you're gonna line up with most of them. But
Yeah,
what about this Canelo and Crawford? Did you see that today? They had a press conference
today.
today.
Oh no, I missed that, John. Damn,
Yeah, Canelo pushed Crawford at the
for
press
real.
conference. Yeah, for real.
Oh
They
snap.
they going.
Nah, that's because I've been off of social media for the whole day, so like I ain't see none of that. Like,
Yeah,
but
let me ask you, just like even after your big win, I imagine social media just blowing up, huh?
yeah, been going crazy, man. Going
You got
crazy.
got to get up off that social media. No,
Yeah,
Crawford pushed
you got
Canelo.
you got to take a break sometimes.
No, 100. I definitely appreciate you. Taking time out once again to talk with me.
Yeah.
Let me ask you with Canelo and Crawford. So we know what's going on. Who is Nahir picking for Canelo versus Crawford, and why? Don't just tell me
Uh,
who. Tell me why.
Alright. Um, I'm leaning towards Crawford because I feel like he's more versatile.
Mhm.
Like I feel like he's more versatile. But then, like I don't know, cause Canelo mad strong. But I'm gonna stick with Crawford just because I just think he could pull it off. I think he could pull it off. But I'm not really rooting for nobody. Like I like both fighters for real, for real. I just want to watch and observe, and whoever win, I'm like hype for it. But I think Crawford can pull it off though, man.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, a legend. Canelo's that legend,
Yeah.
and with Eddie Reynoso, with everything going on with the people coming out of his camp, man, Crawford got to definitely be careful.
Oh yeah, for
You gotta
sure.
be, you gotta for sure be careful. And with all the boxing news, coming along, besides your upcoming fight, we also got Jake Paul and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. coming up June 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna be in the house for any of these fights, man? Or you I know you're a family man. You gonna be starting to get outside a little bit.
Nah, I should start getting outside, being around, being in the mix. But I don't know. I might pop out. I might pop.
Man, you gotta pop on out, man. Especially for something like that, Jake Paul, Julio, Cesar Chavez. And you know what? I won't bug you about everybody else's fights, but I got one more for you. Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda gonna be in your neighborhood July 12th in New
Where's
York.
home? Oh, it's gonna be in New York. Okay.
Gonna be in New York.
Mm.
Um, I believe that fight is at Is it at 140?
35, 135.
What's up, 135? Okay, yes, for the lightweight title for the WBC.
Yeah,
I mean, those are also two potential opponents for you in the future because I'm pretty sure
yeah,
those guys will come
yeah.
up.
I was in training camp with Shakur for a couple weeks and stuff like that. So I know what that's like. The level and all that kind of stuff. Um, but I think Shakur gonna cook Zepeda, man. Like his fundamentals too good. I think he gonna cook him.
Straight up. If you got a prediction, you got Shakur stopping Zepeda, or you think it's just going to be a boxing clinic?
Yeah, boxing clinic.
Straight up. And then at the end of this month, as I mentioned, I'm from Kansas City. We got Deontay Wilder getting back in the ring,
Oh
too.
yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting in the barn in Wichita, Kansas. No, I'm just playing. Wilder gonna beat me up if you see that. But yeah, I mean, boxing is lit right now. I'm not here, and I really truly believe you're a big part of it. Just with your recent victory. Are you currently signed with any promotions not here?
Yeah, I'm with RDR Promotions. That's like a Philly based promotion.
So if you could work with any of the other promoters out there, bigger, right? Because I know RDR could do a partnership
Yeah,
with like a Matchroom or a Golden Boy or
yeah,
PBC or Turkey. Who
mhm.
would you want to do business with if they see this video and say, "Man, I'm down to
Yeah, yeah.
do some
I
work
think
with you"?
I think Matchroom would be decent for sure. I like how they treat their fighters. Um, I think Top Rank is another good one because they give me a lot of opportunities, like over and over, to display my talent. So I think that's a good one. Um, and Turkey for sure.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Now Nahir, you go over there with Turkey, you gotta face a straight. It's just gonna be a straight killer. You go Turkey with the little ring. What you think about that? Especially somebody like you. That's a great question. With the slick boxing style you have, that you know how to use that ring. What do you think
Yeah.
about people like Turkey with the no run clause trying to make that little ring?
Look, I'm with it all. Like if I got to fight, I'll rumble. So, hey, look, if the money right, let's get it popping. Like let's get it popping. You can box without moving too much. You can still be defensively sound with little steps, little movements, and make it work. So, hey, I'm for it.
No, straight up. And I think we'll end it with that now here because I agree. If the money right, hey, it's gonna be all right, right? We're
For
gonna make
sure.
it all happen. For anybody watching, what can we expect over the next 3 to 6 months from now? You're all right.
Y'all can expect big fights because me, like I'm not ducking nobody. Like a big name, big opportunity come, I'm with it. Y'all can expect big fights from me. Hard work, dedication. I'm always stay ready, stay in the gym, and just expect, just big things. Just stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram at Pretty Boy Woo. Follow me on Facebook at Nahir Albright and YouTube at Nahir Albright. Let's get it. Continue to support me. Thank y'all.
Already. This is Copeland from the Copeland Show with Nair Albright signing off.
All right, my
Peace.
boy.